Right, hello, good evening everybody. How are you all doing? Well, I do apologise slightly for the short notice, but I did say in yesterday's Pathfinder stream to just keep your ears pinned because there could be a short notice notification going up, and I decided that, you know what, because I initially decided that I wasn't going to stream this evening, and then I changed my mind. About half an hour ago. So, because what I was going to actually do is I was going to sit down off camera and play a session of this, and I thought, well, why play it off camera when I can just play for a couple of hours on camera? What's the point? It's no different, is it? I mean, off camera I can do whatever the hell I wish, you know what I mean? Because you're not watching me properly, but, you know, I thought, nah. So, we're going to, nice and sweet, 2 hours, finish at 10:30. Why not? So today I was up in Manchester. I work obviously in Leeds. I worked in Manchester today, which is not my office, of course. 44 miles away to be precise. Drove there this morning, set off at 6:45 in the morning to get there for 8. Got there for 8 nice and sharpish. Traffic was very compliant. And then was working from 8 o'clock in the office all the way through until about... What time did I finish? About 5:05, and then I set back off and got home at 7:15. So I've done 12 hours in total, including commuting. So a very long day, and all of that was spent marking application forms for a job. My good friend, colleagues, was wanting an independent sifter, as we call them, to mark some applications. So that's what we're doing. And in 18 applications, I've got to say the quality was not very good. Not very good at all. Only one person, basically, got through. Anyway, yes, so not good at all. Quality very poor. Anyway, so I spent all day looking at a computer screen, reading text. And I don't know if people have done that very often, but reading text for pretty much like 10 hours. With maybe the occasional quick toilet break and a break for, well, we actually had a working lunch. So looking at a screen for 10 hours, just reading text and reading people's, it's all text-based, quite straining on the eyes and quite tiring actually, including a 2-hour commute there and back. I expect it to be quite tiring. I could have worked from home to do it, yes I could. However, I decided it would be better to go to the office so that we could have a proper conversation with each other and score these things together and have a, rather than doing it over Teams and stuff, which we've done for the past 3 years. Why not revert to a bit of face-to-face contact? So that's what I did. I like to get out and about. So yeah, it was pretty good. But I came back and I had a Chinese. I've been itching for a Chinese. I don't know if Catherine's here, but I mentioned that I was going to have a Chinese at some point. I've been mentioning it for the past 3 or 4 months and I've never got around to having one. And this evening I thought, you know what, I've worked hard today. I'm going to have that Chinese that I promised myself for several months. So I did. And you're going to ask me, was it worth the wait for 4 months? And I'd say it was nice, but unless it's like a gourmet meal, it's never quite worth the wait, is it? It's like, I like fancy fish and chips. I've never had fish and chips for ages and ages. And you have fish and chips, and it's like, it was nice, yeah, very tasty. But was it worth getting all in a spin about? Not really. It's just fish and chips. But yeah, it was quite nice. I had salt and pepper chicken wings and a chicken curry with noodles, which is what I always have. Unless you order my Chinese for me, in which case I had something different last time during one of the party streams. I think I might have had OK sauce, Szechuan sauce or something you ordered for me. Anyway, no time for more flim-flam because we've got a game to play. We've only got 2 hours to play it. So I did prepare for this yesterday, which is another reason why I was itching to play, because if I had not prepared for this session, I wouldn't be playing this evening. But because I prepared for this yesterday, I thought, you know what, I can dive in, because everything has already been streamlined and done, so I don't have to worry. I can just dive in and crack on. Easy peasy. Right, let's have a look at some of the messages. Sorry, because I've been rambling on and not even listening to you. Hello, Kerry Canuck, welcome. Annie Leroy, welcome. Good to see you again. You just got promoted at work. One of those promotions that mean longer hours but less work, so I can tune into these streams on the clock. Oh, look at that. Are you working now? Are you getting paid to watch me? Paid to listen to my dulcet tones? What better job can you wish for? Hello, Clockwork. Of course, it was in your tone last night. There's, of course, there's a stream today. Not obvious. Don't worry. My job doesn't usually entail that level of reading. It was a one-off. For those of you that know me, I usually log on work about 7, half 7, whether I'm in the office in Leeds or whether I'm working from home, and I finish no later than 4 p.m. No later. Usually finish about 3:30. I don't do late finishes. Anything after 3:30 is late. 4 o'clock at a push. Other than that, I'm gone. My coat is on, or my whatever, my bag is on my back, and I'm like, see you later, folks, I'm done. Anything that's not finished, I'll do it tomorrow. That's my motto. Unless it's like really pivotal. If I've not got it done by 3:30, I'll do it tomorrow. And it's never failed me. Yet. Right, hello Oliver, welcome. Chinese pepper steak is quite a thing and worth a wait. I've never had that. Good evening, Shelley, welcome, and Ollie. Prepared, you say. Now let's see the game ruin those plans instantly. Indeed. And already I can see a red face. That's not a good start, is it? Right, let's sort this out. Oh! No! Wrong game save. Apologies. Let's try that one instead. Sorry, I was having a play with a couple of little things, and that was not what I was wanting to load up there, you see. I was experimenting with destroying a pagan shrine. And it didn't work very well. Right, okay. That's better. Okay. Right, so I don't think I have to tweak anything. We're earning 5,700 denarii per turn. And the kind of the pivotal thing of the last session was we invaded. Maybe that's fine. There we go. We invaded northern Gaul. I think it's still called Gaul at this time. Maybe possibly. Yeah, we invaded, and we captured Samarabriva, led by the Aurelius man, who didn't stay with us long. And he then took Avaricum, a settlement we need for victory. And then he decided to heed the orders of Motius, and he didn't put the people to the sword, because why would you? They're Romans. But those Romans turned out to be a nightmare, and they rioted in the streets, and they trampled Aurelius to death. Such was how they repaid his kindness. Long may he rest in peace. So a couple of things to note then, before we press on with today's session, is the people that were as part of his army arrived with him when he turned up randomly, spawning on our shores. So they were his men, and they were men that he had loyalty to him, and he says, like, I'm going to help Motius Septimus spread the good word of Christianity and spread the Romano-British name of his Western Roman. I don't agree with these Western Roman dogs. And they were all like, we agree with you, Aurelius, sir. We're going to come with you and ensure that happens. So they did. They came. They saw, and they somewhat conquered. So that when he died, they have gone a bit rageous, shall we say. A bit rageous. They blame the Western Romans, the Growl Knights are endgame heavy cavalry exclusive to the Romano-British. So basically you're saying, whenever you get them again, don't just disband them willy-nilly. They're hard to get. I hear you, brother, I hear you. But that was an emergency situation, all right? That was emergency. We aren't disbanding them anymore. Now, where was I? The only issue with this is a great song, don't get me wrong. But the only issue is it's got singing in it, and it's very off-putting at times when you're trying to talk and it's singing over the top of you. Anyway, so yes, his men were very, very upset with the Western Roman hierarchy, the people who claim to be the Roman. Yes, they are Roman, but as we have witnessed, these are probably descendants of the Gauls. They're probably they're obviously pagan. They claim to be. They're not proper Romans. Okay, they're not the kind of people we want in our lands, running amok, trampling our leaders to death, and therefore, what they have decided to do, despite whatever this man in the middle of Londinium is saying, we are not in Londinium. We're not even near to Londinium, really, in the grand scheme of things. You've got to get on a boat, get across, then travel, sort of down for quite a while before you reach anywhere near us. So anything that he says up there, he can go whistle. We've just watched our leader be trampled to death. Right? So what they've done is they've left a small contingent of men, a small rabble, really, behind to watch over American, where they can probably just do what they do. These people enjoy. You crack on. We're not bothered. But what we're going to do is we're going to exact revenge. We're going to have to take it out on somebody. Right? We're going to have to take it out on somebody. So what they're doing is they're marching on to the next settlement, where they're going to string up the rest of the Roman general Gnaeus the Harsh. They're going to string him up by his knackers, maybe crucify him, get their frustrations out, as you would do. String him up by his knackers, and then they're going to burn this place, they're going to execute people, they're going to get it out of their system, because right now they're feeling rather unhappy. So, army here are going to basically wreak havoc, really, on anybody that dares to stand in their way. So expect Birdie Gala to suffer the wrath of Aurelius' men, led by one Captain Ambiorix. Sounds like a Gaulish man to me, if you ask me, but anyway. He's leading them, he's taken charge. Any missives or letters coming from Londinium saying, hang on, doesn't matter. I'll take the blame, says Captain Ambiorix. Whatever happens, be it on my head, but I will not sit here in Avaricum, where this atrocity happened, and sit by and do nothing. Right, the only way to recruit them is building a Circus Maximus in a huge city, or getting them as mercenaries, and they're more expensive that way and can only be recruited. To be quite honest with you, given that we only need 14 settlements, I don't think we're going to really be probably recruiting those. I don't think we'll actually need them, to be fair, either. But it is archer heavy. It is light on infantry. But hey, they're spearmen. So against the Roman general, we can pepper him with arrows, and then we can stab him with a spear. And then we can string him up by his knackers. That's what we can do. So that's down there. Right, and I don't know how this is going to work, but we only have one family member, Motius Septimus, of course, and the rest are generals. Now, ordinarily, when you die, when the last of your family members die, your campaign is over. Your faction is classed as wiped out because you've got no more family members left. But I don't think that will be the case for this faction. I might be wrong. We'll see. But because we've got like generals that are having babies, and we get told about that. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe a general might take over as leader. I don't know. To be safe, it'd be nice if Brigum Magalus can come of age first. But anyway, the reason why I bring that up is because I would quite like, for roleplay purposes, this man to be the next faction leader. Because I think it'll provide a nice twist. And I'll tell you why. Because he's a man, as we've seen before, that absolutely is a devout Christian. He dislikes pagans. He converts by the sword. Don't cross him if you're pagan. Do as he says or you're gone. He's also now turned into a Christian teacher. He has a talent for persuading people to follow the teachings of Jesus. Music's loud. Are you sure? It's only 26. Well, not 26. Check that with the game music. Blah, blah, blah. Music volume 70. Are you sure? Is it loud for everybody? Because I've got my usual volume level on my headset, which is 26, and that's what I always use. Could turn that down a touch. Let's try that. Try that. Maybe just a bit less there. Let's try that. It is a touch like that. Oh, right, okay. I mean, I've only been playing this for the past 5 streams. Bloody hell. But thank you. Let's try that. Let's try that. It's a little loud. Oh, now everybody bloody jump on the bandwagon. You've not mentioned this before, people. And now everybody's like, yeah, it's a bit loud. It's a bit loud. It takes Taria to mention it, you know. But by the way, you know, everybody's like, oh, yeah, we agree. Yeah. You've all remained silent. Bloody hell. Oh, who's ringing me at this time? Gotta go downstairs in a minute, sort of washing it. Right, okay, where am I? There we go. I'm on. Anyway, so got a bit funky. So yes, what was I saying? Ah, yes, the Christian man. So he's a Christian teacher, persuades people to follow the teachings of Jesus with a sword in his hand, which is usually quite a persuasive tool, I like to think. But he's also developed a firm personal morality as well. He's got that from Aurelius, but he's a poor father. But it'd be quite cool to have this man be faction leader, because we could kind of start to look at pushing conversion across Britannia. Almost like forget expanding any further into Gaul and all that nonsense. Let's focus on religious conversion of the homelands, and we'll really put a focus on that. All our money will be pumped into that, churches and all that kind of jazz. Bloody monks, the whole kit and caboodle. If anybody rises up in revolt, they'll put them down with force. Conversion by sword and all that. So it'd be quite cool. But anyway, rather interestingly, even despite the fact that this settlement has obviously a religious pagan shrine, because this man is so devout a Christian, he gets a 20% conversion bonus. So this man's sheer will of converting people to Christianity alone is enough to convert the populace slowly, nonetheless, but surely, to Christianity, despite the fact that the settlement has got a religious shrine and the neighbouring region is pagan as well. Nobody is stopping him from achieving his goal, which is a Christian Dalrada, Caledonia. So yeah, that's pretty. I thought that was pretty good. So having him as your faction leader will be quite cool, wouldn't it? Anyway, I've done everything off building wise, so all that's left for us to do is to end the turn. But don't forget, we're also sending our merchant across to Amber, sending our spy kind of down here. We've got our diplomat kind of meandering
without delay
towards the Spanish area. So yeah, it's all good fun. And I'm sending my boats away from the pirates, because why wouldn't you? And good evening, Thomas, welcome. What's happening here? Nothing of note. Right, we'll check the news, and then we'll attack the settlement, and then I'll sort the washing out. Right. Everywhere's building. Okay. How much longer
General
is this gonna happen? It's not crippled us this time because we had quite a healthy profit, but nonetheless, it's getting rather irksome now. I don't need any further help. Motius, stop calling forth. Send forth The heralds, I want more men. No, we don't need more men. Don't argue with me. I know what I'm doing. You get to deal with this forever and ever. I hope you're not serious. I hope you're not serious. And he's also bald.
General.
He is also bald. Oh, God. Well, flipping hell. Why have you got a red face, Pete? Go away. God damn. I shouldn't be saying that with we're devout Christians around here.
Sir!
Oh, he's got an extra man.
Sir! Engage the enemy!
He's recruited an extra man
Besieging
last minute.
settlement, Sir!
Right, what we'll do,
Besieging settlement, sir!
we can keep him besieging. If it's going to be too tight, we can bring forth the other bald man. You clearly need more men. You had just... I don't need more men. I don't want more men. We can finish this campaign just from the spawns. I mean... He's going to have to go down south, isn't he? We don't need you in Britain. You're wasted. I'm going to send you over here. I didn't want these lands, but hey, if we've got a general to use... So let's check him out. He's Christian. Divicius of the Brigantes. Diviciacus. Or is it a chi? Diviciacus. Who cares? I didn't want you! Another bald fake Roman man. Right, Londinium. We were looking at building next. Farming. Then mines. Then finally Proconsul's Palace, I think. Brigantes are a northern English barbarian tribe. Interesting. Right, what we're going to do... Why can't I retrain my boats?
Aye, Captain.
Because they're not damaged. Interesting. Right.
Sir!
Come down here.
March!
Come hither.
Imperator!
Bloody throwing up so many spanners in the works is this. We need to put him to good use.
Orders?
So whilst I'm quickly sorting some washing out, can you please give me some ideas what to do with this man? I'm thinking perhaps we should go here, but I'm still... I mean, ultimately, what we could do is we could make him walk all the way down south and conquer the southern lands. Because I do kind of want Massalia. You know, I kind of want it. I like Marseille, I've been there now, and I think it's a nice city. So I think I want it. And it would provide a good staging area to launch an attack by boat into the heart of Italy. So I'm thinking perhaps sending him down would be a good idea. But I don't want to take too many settlements because we're going to end up victorious like very quickly. We don't need another 7 lands or 9. Sure, it's 7, right? It's 14 lands. We've got 6, 8. Another 8 lands. Anyway, so I'm thinking of sending him to South Gaul, taking Massalia, whatever it's called nowadays, in this era, and Arles, and yeah, perhaps building up a bit of a preparatory staging area for the attack on Italy. Sounds like a good plan to me. Unless anybody else has got any alternatives. Right, building, Avaricum. Do you deserve to build after what you've done to our leader? I don't think so, but hey, we're kind enough to give you something. Let's have a look at this. Our market is 36. 140. Or 77. Roads are 74. go with a port. Or a ship, or a dockyard, or whatever the hell it is. For more money, because who doesn't like more money? Right, so he's smashing down Birdie Gala. He's coming down to Southern Gaul. Meanwhile, everywhere else is tickety-boo. Consolidate Gaul and perhaps Italy from there. Leave those two Western Roman cities as buffers against eventual barbarian hordes that come with... Yeah, okay. Sounds like a good plan to me. Let the barbarians deal with these scumbags. Hopefully they'll never reach us. Because if suddenly we see stacks of Huns coming, then we're going to suffer. Because we haven't got defences for that, have we?
Sir,
Take me to the amber.
securing resources?
Anybody on that amber? Potential merchant income, more than 200 per turn. There'll be somebody already on that. You can bet your bottom dollar, can't you? There's another one there though, so we'll try again. He's not got enough skill to buy him out. So let's just keep our fingers crossed that maybe some merchants are a bit slow on the uptake and haven't discovered the amber yet. I kind of almost expect something to happen, because capturing another 8 settlements with what we currently have got right now doesn't seem that challenging. Hence why I'm not particularly trying to steamroll my way to victory. I'm kind of trying to develop some alternative sort of fun things to do, such as, you know, turning the entirety of Britannia Christian, which would be quite a challenge, because it's going to cause a lot of unrest and there might be some revolts, but it'll provide a bit of extra fun. So, you know, if something else does happen, like some hordes coming through, would provide a bit of entertainment. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I had a very tough start, so I'll take a bit of respite right now. But it would be nice for something to happen before we finish the campaign. Some twist of some sort. Maybe the Western Romans get a grip of things and turn their attentions back to us because they've dealt with the threats in their homelands. If you look at the faction ranking screen for top 5, you can actually see that the Huns are on a massive decline. So the Western Romans may be getting on top of them. So we shall have to see. Anyway, I'll be back very shortly, 2 or 3 minutes. Just going to grab some stuff, put it in the dryer, and we shall continue on to see what happens. And I don't know how to say your name, but welcome, good evening, sir. And I thank you. Okay. I don't know why walking up some steps is so taxing. It's not as if I'm unfit. I think it's just because it's warm, you know. Right, I think we're done. Who are you? Who are you? Don't you be taking my amber, pal. Oh, we've got a red face here. What's going on? Oh, I don't want to say anything. Don't tell me anything. Don't show me anything. Don't tell me anything. I don't care.
At once.
Oh, there's a flip. Oh, there's a little war going on here. Everyone's fighting over the amber. Are you actually on the amber? 185 per turn. It looks like more than one person can stand on the amber. Can I stand on the amber too?
Securing resources.
We'll share the amber.
Securing resources.
How about that? We'll share it. We'll share the amber. Of course there were going to be people there. I mean, for God's sake. Go there. That's quite a nice little spot for my spy. It gives me quite a lot of coverage to the Alemanni, to the Franks, to the Western Romans. It's quite nice. Why are we going... Are there any factions in Iberia here? Other than the Western Roman Empire? I don't think so. The martyrdom of Saint Eusebius, been martyred by a roof tile that was hurled at him during a church ceremony. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being killed by a roof tile? Good lord. I was almost, I say killed, you can't say I was going to be killed potentially, but I mean, it would have been seriously injured, could have been killed by a roof tile. I was having a party in my driveway. It was during the first easing of the lockdowns in June 2020. So there was that little period of time between the lockdowns, the easing, and September and October time when they came back again, where you could start to mingle with 3 households or whatever it was, can't remember the rule at the time. But anyway, we decided to have a party in the driveway of my house, which I've got a nice big driveway down the side of the house, you know, so we'll have it there. You know, people don't have to traipse through the house, they can just use the toilet and then, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, lo and behold, we were having this little shindig side of the house, and my friend next to me let out the most almighty scream, and I went, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And as I moved, a tile had fallen off the roof, and literally, as I moved back, it just fell literally where I was stood. So if she hadn't screamed, it would have clonked me on the head. A roof tile falling from the roof on somebody's head. I mean, that could have been a serious injury, to be honest with you. Well, that's the friend that I don't speak to anymore because we fell out in May. she technically saved my life. Right. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh, that's right. We're about to take Bird Gala. We'll do that in a second. Let's quickly check what's happening closer to home. This man continues to convert the populace. So when that becomes 50-50, 50% pagan, 50% Christianity, that is then the perfect time to tear down the shrine and put up a church, because then the unrest that you get from converting to Christianity is the same as the unrest you will get from paganism, because it's 50-50. So that should be the perfect time to tear things down and start to and properly have this as a Christian settlement. So that's not many turns away. I think it's 5% per turn. So that might be what, 4 turns? 4 turns away. I think, maybe. It's not that long. So keep going, sir. Keep going. You're doing a sterling job converting the populace. And here, we're kind of finished. Do we want a wall? Not really. We don't want stables. We don't want the practice range. We don't want a blacksmith. We don't want roads. We don't want an academy or an arena here. Not really. So our old 58-year-old Castlevania the Bald of Tara is going to now sit and just chill. Why has London got a red face? I'll tell you why. Because probably Squalor is kicking up a fuss because of the fact that we need to build the next upgraded governor building, because that actually eases Squalor. Because basically the settlement is beginning to burst at the seams because we don't have enough space, so we should really expand the settlement. So we'll do that after we have finished the communal farming.
Sir! Forward!
Who are you? Oh. Why are you sailing by? Have you got any army on you? No, you haven't. Just checking. Just checking. Alright. 3,500 per turn. Not satisfactory. But we have a solution for that problem, do we not?
Can I be of service?
And that solution, Samara Breva, is getting a market next. Very nice. And very spice. Tax rate goes up. And Avoricum is fine. So, this is it. This is the Captain Ambiorix taking charge on the death of Aurelius, leading Aurelius's men on a revenge mission. Somebody's got to pay, so the people of Burdigala, who are no different to the unwashed, uncouth barbarians that we've encountered in Avaricum, they shall suffer. This man shall suffer. Someone has to suffer. And suffer they shall. It's good enough for me, that. To auto-resolve it. He's hired some... If we auto-resolve this and lose, I'll be absolutely horrified, but... I see no point in fighting this. They do have the benefit of walls, by the way. I think. Can't remember now. Anyway. Clear victory. Ooh. Sacrificial lambs. Sacrificial lambs. Oh, it is only a wooden wall, that one.
Victory!
We could probably have done much better than that. It would have been, and I would have stuck with the result because it would have been quite poetic, and it was my own choice to auto-resolve it. But in ode to finishing the job properly, no revenge is complete without ensuring that 14,949 of the populace are trampled beneath horses' hooves. You shall all die. Oh no, I hope it'll be quick and painless, head chopped off or something. No! You're going to be trampled to death. Just like Aurelius was. Enjoy. And so endeth the army of Aurelius. They have no more designs to do anything more. They've got their revenge, they have got their bloodlust, they've got it out of their system, and they will now sit here peacefully. Keeping an eye. Oh yeah, and you know what? We'll tax the bastards as well. We'll tax them high. You can pay for the funding of all the pyres that we have to light now. Let that be a lesson to anybody else. Motius, when he gets the news, will probably be livid. But hey, perhaps Diviciacus will be sent. In fact, Diviciacus will be sent down to South Gaul via Burdigala, I think, where he will pop in and just say hello to that guy and maybe just exact punishment for the transgression, but hey, it was worth it to them. Worth it in the end. Okay, that'll do. Right, so repair the walls and do a market. We taketh with one great big hand and we give back with a little piddly one. Yeah, we trampled you 50,000 of you to death. We're taxing you to fund the lighting of the pyres, to burn the dead. But hey, have a trader. Oh, thank you. Okay, good. That's how you deal with that's how you deal with resistance around here. It's too soft, that Motis fella. Motis is livid. Right, okay, good. We everything's going as it should be down here. Nothing untoward seems to be happening. These guys don't seem to be recruiting anything.
Awaiting your command.
He's moved. They're building. Why is that staying there? Stay on high. Or is it because it's auto-resolve? Not auto-manage. I turned auto-manage off for this campaign, unlike the Carthaginian one. Right. I think we've covered all bases, pretty much.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, we're blocked in. Kind of blocked in a little bit. God, we should probably... I think it was Cham who mentioned it, actually, at the end of the last stream, because I was checking the comments after the stream had finished, and I think it was Cham that mentioned about building a navy. And I actually think that's probably not a bad idea. Whilst we've got a bit of a surplus of cash right now, I think getting a little bit of naval supremacy in the English Channel could be useful, as it's our only methodology of getting across the water to Gaul. I think now's the time to start thinking of that. So what we'll do... couple there. I don't want to put anything down here simply because they'll probably be attacked straight away. So we'll recruit them in Ebericum, and when we've got, I think we'll go with 4 to start. See how 4 ships gets us, how far that gets us. Then we'll take that 4, come down, kill some pirates, get rid of this, and replenish them here, and hopefully that should be enough to be able to do what we set out to do, which is control the waters. With our surplus of cash, what do we want to do? Really? I mean, there's nothing much for us to do. We could go for some walls here. I'm not really that bothered. And I'm not putting amphitheatres. I'm not putting amphitheatres in any settlements other than Londinium. I mean, I know these couple have them, but that wasn't my problem. That wasn't anything to do with me. They were already there. Not quite. Not quite. Okay. Hey! He don't want any more amber. He's got his fair share. He's off. Or maybe the sight of my merchant is so frightening. He rocks up. Mr. Hardman merchant. It's my amber. Do apologise. I was just keeping it warm for you. Thank you. Now bog off. He's going as well. Who is this merchant that's just strong arms 2 people by looking at them, giving them the death stare? I don't know, but I think we need to give him a raise. Did you not hear what I said to the first merchant? Does that apply to me as well? Yeah, applies to you as well. Oh, okay. Right back to Motius. Yes, we have secured the amber. That is all. Oh! Are they? I could have sworn blind somebody was laying siege to one of our ports, blockading one of our ports. Maybe I didn't see properly. War declared. Oh, there's the Martians and the Goths. Happy days. Happy days. Right, okay. Right, oh, look at this. Amber. Not a soul around to claim it. Oh, well, in that case,
Sir.
I think I'll step on in.
Securing resources?
Yes, lovely jubbly. So how much you trading, sir?
Sir,
Does it tell you how much he's trading? How do you see? Where does it tell you? There you go. He's monopolising amber and trading 176 per turn. As a merchant level 1, if he manages to stay on that amber and continue to death stare people away from him, then when he gets to sort of merchant level 10, that'll be quite a lucrative little deal, won't it? I mean, look at our trade. Could you imagine? At one point we were bankrupt. Now look at us. We have more money than we can do anything with. We've got that much money. If Motius was a type to do this, he'd probably fill his bath with loads of coins, loads of dinar. Throw it all in. I'm going to bathe in this. I've earned it. Are you sure, sir? It seems like a colossal weight. Don't argue. Right, speaking of Motius, how's he cracking on? How's he getting on? What traits has he got now? Anything new, sir? At age 59. Oh, he's morose. He's gone from being... What was the previous description? Sullen, or... What was it? What was it? It wasn't morose, was it? It was like the one before morose. Okay. Right. Sorry about that. What was it? What was he described as? Okay, I can't remember. Anyway, he wasn't morose, but he was not quite. It was just a bit glum. Was it glum? Gloomy. Gloomy, that was it. He was a bit gloomy. Now he's morose. Oh, I can't be bothered to get up now from my bed. Why, man? Why? Life has become too simple, that's why. He's used to fighting, he's used to scrimping, saving, trying to save money, penny pinching. Now money's coming at him like a bloody waterfall. It's like, what's the point? Life is very dull. I could buy anything I want, I could do whatever I want, it's just very boring. Why bother? Continue to fan me, please, and pass me some more dates. He wants a challenge in life, he wants a new purpose. One ain't gonna get one, he's 59 for God's sake. It's a bit late to have a midlife crisis. Right, we need to continue to recruit peasants. This is obviously, this is happening, just to clarify, because he's converting more and more people to Christianity, as we are seeing, about 36%, so it's actually 3% per turn, I think it must be, because it was 33 before. Because he's converting more people to Christianity, the more people he converts to Christianity while this place is pagan, means that the more of the populace is becoming unrest. So the more Christianity goes up, the bigger Christianity, the bigger the unrest that Christianity is causing. So to counteract that, we're going to have to continue to recruit a crap ton of peasants until we get to a stage where he just decides that now is enough is enough, and we just demolish the shrine and start putting churches and all kinds of. What we could have actually done with this fella is we could have used this army instead of going down to southern Gaul and expanding more, causing more problems, putting us closer to the heartlands of the Romans. This morose leader of ours, okay, no. Maybe if he gets a bit railroaded by a more sprightly, energetic and go-getter kind of guy, I think we should divert this army to the north, to the Celtic lands, where we will use it to enact our vision. Your vision. Remember your vision, sir? Way back when you started this whole affair off, that you wanted to spread the Christian faith. Well, now is our chance. Give me Diviacus' army, and I shall give you Christianity across the realm. How about that, sir? Do whatever. So, because our morose leader can't be asked to lift a finger and make a decision, he's been railroaded by a far more charismatic man, shall we say. And this army is about to board some ships. They're getting ready, they're hunkering down. Oh, yes, we're going to go. We have a message, sir. You are to go across and to govern Samarabriva and become the protector of Gaul, because there are no governors down there at the moment. So that makes complete sense. Well, yes, yes, it does. Yes, I quite agree. But and meanwhile, the rest of your army is going north to the heartlands of the former Celtic people. What? But this is not. This has been signed for by Motius, actually, and his word is law. So if you wouldn't awfully mind sending your second in command up to Dalreda to assist in some religious affairs. But that.
Imperator.
Oh, and you have monks as well. Perfect for the task, I think.
Imperator.
So if you don't mind,
Imperator.
they shall go and do that instead. Thank you. That is what you get when you join these lands. You are put to task for what is most required by the leader at the time, and the leader at the time currently requires conversion to Christianity.
Orders.
Enjoy the lovely port in Londinium while you can. Thank you very much for your service.
Forward.
Poor old Diviacus. The wind has been knocked out of his sails. Yes, it has. Right, Operation Conversion begins now. State of this place. There's far too much paganism, says Segovax in an impassioned speech. Yes, far too much. Don't worry, Motius, I shall sort it. Leave it with me, and I shall have people worshipping the true faith, just as you envisioned it. Yes, yes. And it keeps Diviacus out of trouble. You heard what happened to Aurelius. It was bad business. Ah, yes, it was bad business. Do you want the same to happen down in southern Gaul? We get a reputation for ourselves as butchers? No. You've made your point, Segovax. I can't be asked to listen anymore. Just go, leave me be. Thank you. Right, very good. And that, my friends, is exactly what happened in the meeting, and as to why the army is in a U-turn, just in case you were wondering. Right, anyway. Why is that I'm sure these are resetting because they're on auto manage or whatever. So you're safe for now, Arles and Massilia. Just for now. Your time will come. Okay, so we've got building work going on there, building there, building all across the realm, apart from Tara. Oh, Boricum too. Yep, that's building, and that's not building. Let's build something that's going to help public order, shall we? Just in the meantime. Absolutely nothing's going to help public order right now, so we'll just go for some roads instead so that our army can get here quicker. No, it's not going to work because they'll arrive before they're built, but hey, it's a thought that counts. Right, so they're done. Tara's not getting anything. Everywhere else is fine. He's trading, is amber. These guys are spying. Everything's going well. Across the land. At a certain point, though, us turning 6,600 per turn, we should probably start to consider recruiting an army. A standing army. We could put it to use in attack. We could just use it as defense. Just having one army that we've created for ourselves, not handed to us on a silver platter at random, that we could call our own. We could give it a name the legion or the army, and you know, assign it a leader that we want to assign it, rather than one that's just come out of the ether, and have it do some stuff. It would be quite nice to think about doing that. What's happened? What's wrong with you? Idle resources? Any idle resources are idle for a reason. What's happening? Tribus Franchi. Day is it today? Monday today. Oh dear. That looks like problem. That's definitely a problem. If you're a Western Roman Empire kind of person. Hey! Oh, don't do it. He's only got one. Oh, oh God. There's only so many death stares that you can do, you see. He's expended his powers. Oh. The Alemanni. At least he tried. He did. You can only applaud a man that tries. I'd rather see a man try and fail than never try at all. All intimidation and no skill. Does that sound like somebody's particular Ollie? In fact, I can't think of anybody that's got all intimidation and no skill. I think I can think of somebody that's intimidation and plenty of skill. Oh, they are doing it. I thought I saw them lurking. Right, they're going to have to die. Damn you. Damn. Right. Okay, so. Motius is still in charge right now. Our reputation is pretty good. He's 60. Happy 60th birthday, Motius. Happy birthday to you. Do-do-do-do-do-dee-dee-dee. I don't know if that was a thing in the Roman times. Happy birthday? No. Whatever birthday songs they sang in Roman times. And he's just like, no. I don't want, no. Blow your candles out, sir. I'd rather not. Have we got all of our ships? I thought I wanted 4.
Ready to sail.
Did I want 3 or 4? I wanted 4, right? Yeah, I wanted 4. I wanted 1 more. Oh, a trireme! We've got money to burn. Let's get a trireme in there. We'll show those pirates scumbags. Get me a trireme. Excellent. It's all working according. It's all going according to plan. Right, everything is working fantastically well. Here comes the Christian conversion force to Dalrada. Could have stopped off it. No, we're doing this one town at a time. Dalrada, your pagan days are over. Just give me a year and a bit, and I'll be there. Right, okay. How's it doing now? 39%. Oh, it's going to be turbo. We're going to turbocharge this place. As soon as we can tear that shrine down, we will turbocharge the conversion of Dalrada. It will be a glorious sight. There will be great big stakes put in the town square. There'll be people burning on them. Yeah! I give you a choice. You could have worshipped the true faith. You declined, and therefore you shall burn. Farming usually yields the best return. Londinium. We better build the old palace upgrade. As soon as our trireme's ready, the abandoned Diviacicus will go forth to become the governor of Samarabriva, and everybody will be happy. Everybody's singing in the streets. Look at that. They're now taxing the people to hell. Give me all your money. You think we are going to forget? Aurelius' memory lives on forever in our hearts. Do you think we've paid enough? No, certainly not. We'll pay for the rest of your days. Whilst I draw breath. Farming there as well. Very good. Birdie Garden is... Oh my god, how much building work we need to do here? A port, thank you. Right, so we've got building work across the lands, building work there, very good. He's coming down, ship's building there. The religious conversion is about to happen, which should be fun. Meanwhile, we're watching the falling of Augusta Trevorum before our very eyes. That will put them in direct contact with us. Kind of, because they're already semi in contact from down this side, really, because they've got lands here. Just put us in a little bit of contact, does it not? No, Germania Superior. This is actually a separate area. Is this here? Oh, that's Rata. Oh, that is all Augusta Trevorum here. Okay, so they're not in contact with us, but they soon will be. Okay, let's have a quick look at the old maps, the old rankings, top 5. This us. We are nicely on the rise. In England, women are 6-0 up. They're playing Norway, right, I believe, this evening. That's not a bad result, is it? I know my fleet is inactive. They are currently recruiting. Unless there's another fleet that I'm not seeing somewhere here. Have I got a missing fleet? No! That fleet will be very much active in a minute. taking down some pirate scumbags. Right, are they going to take... I don't think they're taking Augusta Trevorum with that army. I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like it's a stone-walled set. See? They've given up. They thought about it, they heard my words and thought, you know what, he's right. This is not a good idea. We thought we'd just go and test the waters, but yeah, we're going to need a bit more. You keep them busy. You keep them busy. Now, if the Western Romans were to come across to us right now with that same offer that they brought last time, like a peace treaty, like 4,000 denarii, or was it like 2,000 denarii? It might have been 2,000. I might just take it, you know. I might consider taking it. I don't think we're going to be locking horns with the rest of the Romans in the immediate future. But I can't be certain, because as soon as Motius dies, any goodwill may change depending on who's in charge. Just because Motius can't be bothered to get out of bed anymore doesn't mean the next leader will be quite so lazy. Hence why there's no more expansion. He's being coerced into signing documents with orders on from young upstarts in the north. I mean, I could skip this a bit quicker, couldn't I, really? Oh, do I right-click to make them walk quicker? Oh, there we go. Ah, excellent, that's better. Oh, now they drive away, or sail away rather. They drive away. Motorized ships, it's the future. They saw we were coming with our mega fleet.
Yes, Captain.
These waters are ours now, beyond notice. The Huns and the Eastern Romans. Interesting. Right, what's happening up here?
Sir.
He's coming round. He's coming round.
Sir.
He's rubbing his mitts together, his old Segavax. Sir, the army are approaching. Ah! I've waited for this day for so long. These pagans think I rest on my laurels. Well, I've been plotting and scheming, and now it's going to come into fruition. %42%. Excellent. Excellent, those pagans. But they are converting rather steadily and slowly to your ways. Is that not sufficient to end any sort of, prevent any kind of bloodshed? No. It's too slow. We have an entire island to convert. We can't afford to waste time.
Imperator.
Right, we'll get you on there.
Aye, Captain.
And we'll drop you off very shortly. Okay, building work is going on across the land as it should be. Once again, our taxes are completely wrong. Is this a glitch? I mean, why can't we keep the taxes what we set them at? I don't recall this bit. I recall this being a problem in the original Rome at the start of each save. But once you doctored the taxes and you changed them once, you didn't have to change them every turn to what you wanted them to be. Seems a bit odd. Anyway, what next here? I think shipwright is in order, which will net us yet even more coin. Booming trade will be done. Oh, happy day. Right, perfect. Who's idle now? Inactive spy. Yes, I know. Active diplomat. Okay, do you know what? Let's go for a wander.
Without delay.
You don't know where he is. Where am I? I'm lost. Eyes open, man. You know the one thing about having a Chinese? It's very salty. It always leaves you thirsty afterwards, massively thirsty. It's hot enough as it is, you know, you're already a bit dehydrated, aren't you, because of the heat, but to have a Chinese salty meal on top of it. It's a bit sweet, that as well. It's do you know that squash you can get? That's quad. You used to get double strength squash, right? You still can get double strength squash. This is quadruple strength squash. It's like literally you need a little tiny bit. Otherwise, it tastes like you're drinking it neat or undiluted, I suppose is the correct term. And some people like their squash really strong. I'm not one of those people. I prefer it nice and weak, I like just a faint taste. Ah, good news. Oh, he got married. Castlevania's got married. He's 60. As if that should be a problem. I mean, who's to say you can't get married at 60? The First Council of Constantinople. The Christian Church has held a council in Constantinople to mark the final defeat of Arianism, the heretical teachings of Aurelius, the 3rd century mystic. All his books were ordered destroyed, and the Arianism was made a crime in 326. But his teachings about the nature of Christ were appealing to many, including the Goths. Now, however, such wrong thinking has been entirely suppressed. Hello, welcome. Right, let's check the I want to do this now. I don't know why I'm so excited. This is the nature of the campaign, really. I don't know why I'm so excited about converting a place into Christianity. It's like look at that. Right. Let's have at you. Right. Now then, hear thee, hear me. What perfect music for this announcement. For today, I decree that your shrine to Gobunu, whatever the hell he's called, the Grove of Goibnu, will therefore be crumbled to dust. Oh, the uproar. Oh, but no, you can't do that. Oh, I'm afraid I can. Boof! And there's not a single person that dares mention a word otherwise. And in its place, a Christian shrine, followed by a Christian church, as it should be. 100% completely. Well, that was simple enough. That was simple enough, wasn't it? Let's see the conversion rate now, shall we? Once it's built. Oh, that's right, 25% to their epoxy 5%. We'll have Christianity booming, and then when we do have it booming, we'll head on down to Eboracum with our conversion force, and we'll do exactly the same there. And then we'll probably head across to Ireland and do the same there. And then we shall have a Christian Britannia in full, courtesy of our liberator, Segavax Britannicus. May his name be forever etched in the history books as the man who was the orchestrator of unified Christianity in the British Isles in the year. He'll probably do it by about 390 AD. Yes, he would be a very famous man. You know, if this was a real life situation, I'm sure he would be remembered in the history books as the man to do this. Quite a pivotal moment, I would have thought, in history. The conversion of the populace entirely to Christianity from pagan. I think that'd be quite worth noting down in a journal or two somewhere. Right, anyway. Farms there. Thank you. Excellent. Well, 7,000 per turn, 28 grand in the coffers, and a set of ships
Ready to sail.
that now patrol the Mediterranean.
Mark. Sir, move out.
The governor of Gaul, who the people suddenly don't like, he steps in and they're like, who the hell's he? It's I, Dovikiakakis. We can't even pronounce his name. Who is he? You'll get to know me. I think we should trample him.
Ready to sail.
Right, we'll keep them in this position. Gives us good kind of vantage. No, we won't. In fact,
I
we'll
captain.
deal with these dogs.
Attack! Victory!
Yes.
Ready to sail.
We
Set
sunk the pirates. Good. We mean business. We ain't messing. Right, let's check in with what we're going to do now. Is we're going to check in with the generals. We're going to see who's changed in traits. Quite vital. Quite vital. So this man is Christian. This man dislikes pagan ways. This man demands conversion by sword. Hear the word of the Lord! This man has a powerful knack for convincing people to convert to his faith. Forget the trader and the poor farmer. And the firm personal morality kind of probably ties in with his Christianity. You know, he's not. He'll do it by the Bible, by the way, you know, as it should be. But oh my God, I kind of want this guy to be our next faction leader. I think he'd be pretty cool. Our devout religious nut job. It would be pretty cool to have him go on a complete utter mission to convert as many lands to Catholicism as he possibly Christianity. I think it is Catholic form of Christianity, I believe. Could be wrong. I think it was. Sure, I read that somewhere. Anyway, let's call it Christianity for simplistic sake. Yeah, to convert as many places to Christianity as he possibly can. That would be cool. Maybe the next faction leader might give him that task. Seeing how good a job he's done with the British Isles, maybe they'll say, you know what? Knock yourself out. Here's an army. Spread the word of the Lord. Hallelujah. Anyway, for now, he's just focusing on Dalraider for the time being. Everywhere else is building. You know what, Tara? Fine. Flipping hell. Have your bloody walls. Sick of hearing of them. Been badgering us for ages. Castlevania. I've just been married and I would love to be able to walk across the stone walls at sunset, take in the beautiful view with my new wife. Can't do it on the wooden palisade thing. What say you, Motius? Whatever. Just do what you want. Ah, very good. If I was to have children, I'd probably say, can we build an academy where we can educate? But we don't have any kids, so perhaps we won't do that. But anyway.
Noble master,
Right, let's get down around about here.
without delay, at once.
Maybe there. Let's see who's there. Is that going to be Western Rome? Is that going to be something else? Is it going to be Carthaginian? Let's get a shock. Hey, the Carthaginians are here. Hey. Ah. Where are you going? No, what are you doing? Come down here, you fool. No more moves, sir. Wow. I want to build an army. I want to recruit an army, but I'm not going to do because we've got a lazy leader that can't be bothered. So I'm not going to, other than settlements just kind of ticking over with buildings, anything proactive, I can't be bothered. No. 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 But I do think we should have a standing army and maybe... not particularly. But you give Sengovax an army to convert Christians, why don't... You know, this is a thingy speaking down here. That's alright, thank you. I don't think it's too much effort having to worry about the logistics and things. Can't be asked. Neither can our spy, apparently. Laziness breeds laziness. You have a lazy leader, it filters down through the ranks, I think. You'll find. That's why it is good to be a energetic leader, full of vigour. Lead by example. Hello, Sculptor, welcome. It was a very last-minute job. I could summarise very quickly what you've missed, to be fair. We haven't really advanced a massive amount. Oh my god, Samurai Breathers in uproar. They really don't like the new guy, do they? Basically, we got a new army plonked on our shores. They were going to go and rampage through southern Gaul until our headstrong religious devout man in the north convinced our rather lazy and morose leader that utilising our army for conversion of the populace of Britannia to Christianity would be a much better idea than gallivanting off to southern Gaul where people could have a great old time and admire the weather. And he agreed, so that's what they're doing. We're converting the entire of Britannia with Sengovax to Christianity. And down here, we have conquered Burdigala with the remnants of Aurelius' army who took umbrage to him being trampled to death by peasants. They swung down here, strung up the Western Roman general by his knackers, and basically ordered 15,000 of the populace to be trampled by horses' hooves in an act of revenge. And that's all that's happened this session. War declared. Ah, some Martians and Western Romans. A new family member, Mulmutius. And who the hell's he? He's just got married. We like you. Right, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at. Ooh, look at that. Now we can start to make people happy here. The settlement is officially Christian, and it's now at 56%. We are motoring now. We are now motoring along nicely to completely converting this place to Christianity. We need to obviously continue with the religious buildings, which we shall do with another church, just so that we can maintain Christianity in the area, conversion that is, when we're gone. Because very shortly, once we get another couple of turns for the church to be built and a bit more of the population to be converted, Sengovax is taking his army of crusaders down to Eboracum next. So that'll be good fun. So a couple more turns and we'll take him on the move. Probably to Tara. Well, actually, no. We'll go. Where do we go first? Tara last, Tara next. Because we could just get a quick boat here. Just nip down. Say hello. How you doing? We don't mean you any harm, if you comply, of course. We'll see what way the mood takes us. Is that a separate set of ships or the same set? I think it's a separate set.
Set sail!
Well, we're going to have to replenish. Replenish first, and then we'll attack again next turn. Right, everything's hunky-dory. Anybody else got any sort of traits that we need to be aware of? No, this man's just a general Christian of no real distinction. This man is also quite a... Oh, I wonder if Christianity is actually converting here, because this man is now Christian and hear the word of the Lord. A pet hunting dog, a silk merchant, and a beast master. He's really living his high life, isn't he? He's like, well, if I can't have any fun, I'll just get a pet dog. And a beast master. He's an animal man. He loves his animals. So let's have a look at this then. So this must be converting now, right? Oh, not quite enough. Not quite enough. Unlike Segavax, people aren't listening to you. Your word is nothing. But honestly, I bring forth the word of the Lord. Oh, shut up. Shut up, Castlevania. Oh, that's his wife. That's his wife. Oh, shut up, will you? No one's listening to you. Oh, okay. Right, fine. What's happening here? Why has the population gone so horribly wrong? What's the issue? Squalor? What's such a massive squalor issue? Oh. Well, we better sort this out, haven't we, really? We can't afford... Can't afford to have places up in arms now, can we? Right, we are going to... with him... Quite tempted to put a watchtower kind of up there.
Imperator!
Kind of round about here.
Forward! Build tower!
There we go, that'll do.
Imperator!
And then come back. So we've got just a little bit of line of sight up, kind of up this side, spy down this side, kind of ogling the situation. I don't know where you're going, but they're probably taking on the Alemanni at some point. So yeah, everything's going well. Everything's going smoothly. Berdigala still needs to be told to have the right tax on. Avaricum is looking for a market and then some roads next. Oh, look at that! Imperial Palace! That could well be next then, because if we might as well do that now, because if not, then we're going to suffer the consequences. That's a huge city, Jesus. That's definitely worth having, isn't it? Making sure that no other buildings, no other settlements have got an upgrade waiting in the wings. Okay, good. 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 8-0! Bloody hell. Okay, so Motrius is 61, his child is 11. They come of age at 16, I believe. If anybody wants to see any particular screen, just shout up. If you want to see anything in particular, I mean, obviously we can't see anything beyond the fog of war, but if there's anything that you want to have a quick nosy at, please do speak up.
Sir!
Oh, look at that. Cordoba is revolting. I think that's not an end turn proper. It's one of those end turns that didn't end turn properly, isn't it? I think it is. I think it's one of those fake end turns that occasionally happens when your path's blocked. Oh, there's being a diplomat. Oh, who's that? Oh, oh, Western Roman rebels have sprung up again. The Western Roman rebels coming. Let's see if we can get some trade with them. Why not?
Can I be of service?
They probably won't be here for long, but hey.
Sir,
We can share tips. At one point we were rebels. Look at us now. We'll give you the tip. We'll give you tricks of the trade. For a price.
I will address them at once.
They're wealthy.
Regretfully, we must decline.
Okay, trade them.
A most generous proposal. Regretfully, we must decline.
Okay, they're not interested in map information. Map information and secrets on how to survive. Well, if they die, can't say we didn't offer it to them, can you? Looks like there were two types of rebels on that end turn. Blue ones and green ones. Blue ones and green ones. Well, the green ones are the Western Romans. Who are the blue ones, I wonder? Right, let's go. Ready, Gala. Okay, good. Good. You're back in here.
Sir!
And you are going to build next more farming. Yep. Farming. Londinium is going to build mines. Ibericum is going to build... Why is it doing that? Oh, if you double click it, it brings up all the screens. I didn't know that. Market. Oh, look at that bit of an orange face going on here. The building and management stuff. More than the actual horse stuff. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. I think sometimes it's nice to mix the pace up a bit, you know, rather than constantly being at war. Because, you know, there will be, less so in a short campaign like this, but at some point in any total war campaign, you're going to be beset on all sides, constant war. So sometimes having something a bit different to do is quite a nice change of pace. You can focus on other elements of the game. We've got a nice healthy income. God, it's very warm. It's very well, it's not muggy because it's not very humid, but it's just very hot. Really, just yeah. What we're doing here? 65% Christian. One more turn till the church is built. Because the funny thing is, when we move, it'll go to 10%. So when we move this character out, the growth will stall. But this 5% from neighbouring regions will vanish when we convert Ibericum. Because this is the 5% here. Ibericum's pagan. As soon as we convert that, there'll be no more pagan conversion at all. This will be at 10%. Maybe if we do a swap and put him to the north as a Christian, probably give them 5%. Yeah. So we'll just do a switcheroo. We'll bring him down, we'll put him up, and we'll do it that way. In the next turn. in the next turn. Christianity shall reign on the Isles. Hear ye, hear ye. Hear ye, hear ye. Christianity reigns. Where are they walking off to? Do you think? Oh my God, what's happening here now? There's all kinds of madness happening here. Right, my friends, Romans, countrymen, and all that kind of jazz.
Sir! General!
It's time for you to enjoy your Christianity, my friends.
Onward!
It's time for you to enjoy your Christianity. Normal Christianity. It's still at 76%. It's fine. We've got it under control now.
Sir!
Now we go down south. Meanwhile, you, sir,
Imperator! Onward!
come north.
General! Forward!
Do a bit of a switch.
Imperator!
Because we're about to shake things up here in Aburicum. What's that you say? You need another settlement converting to Christianity? Well, I'm your man. I've got it under control. Ceasefire in effect. The Berbers. Not to be confused with the Barbs, who lop all your hair off, just like it's happened to our family members.
Sir!
Right, I'm going to end the turn quickly. Oh, shut up. I know he's idle. He's supposed to be idle. I think after like 15 turns of him, he's idle, you know. They get the picture, be like, okay, I think he knows, or she, or they, or them, that the spy is idle. I think we've given them enough warnings now. There's probably a way to turn that off. But I just don't read things. Much like Motius at the moment. Oh! Oh! I don't know why I'm like, oh no! I mean, he was our founding father, and we've got to take our hats off to the man that founded this great empire of ours that we now have. You know, he dug us out of the dirt. Without this man's foresight and grit and determination, we would have been nothing. You know, we were on the verge of bankruptcy. This man's attention to the minute detail got us out of a hole. And look at us now, we're turning great profits because of his leadership. Till there was a back end of his life, I mean, he didn't do a great deal. He just laid in bed and moped about. But, you know, he kind of earned the right to do that. So now that he's dead, the question is, who is in charge? Please be a Christian man. Segavax the Mighty. Who is it? Who's in charge? It's Segavax, the mighty Segavax. Oh, you can't believe it. Segavax Britannicus. I mean, the man has Britannicus in his name, for God's sake. Our devout Christian conversion by force man is in charge. Oh yes. The campaign's about to get a bit spicy because there's going to be religious conversion across the realm. Crusades like no other. This man is not a moper. He's a doer. He does things in the bedroom too, apparently. That's right, he's got 4 kids. He's all about action. Virility. Get up and go. Oh yes. Oh, yes. This is going to be fun. I don't think I've ever played a religion... Well, because religion is quite a unique feature to this version of one of the Total War games, but never played as a religious kind of focused character before in a Total War game. This is going to be new. So, candidate for adoption. Yes, Castlevanius Molmutius is adopting Watercorix Sanctus. He's a very good man. He's 26. Yes, come on in. New son adopted. Oh, it's all kicking off now. We've got adoptions. Oh, baby. Look at that. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Right. Remember the church's first policy in Med 2? Remind me, please. I may have slipped my mind. Right, you get yourself in there, son. This is my last turn of the campaign now. This is a perfect time to take stock again because I now have to plan to play as Segavax. It's going to be fun. Right, so this guy, pronounce that if you can, is now the governor of Dalreda, and he's taxing the people, and they're a Christian, and they've still got 15% conversion, so that's pretty cool. So they're going to be 100% Christian before much longer, which is good. Meanwhile, this place, this lawless place, this pagan, lawless place is about to get a rude awakening. It's already 50% Christian. That man up there we've just punted out has obviously done something behind the scenes that we didn't see. Because, look at that. Straight, unless that can't have been an instant, like, bang. Conversion instantaneous. Unless that was just literally from one turn of us being stood in the region. Can't be. But anyway, this man is so devout and so religious, he's actually going to cancel the building of a forum midway through. Put a pause on the building of the forum to smash down this shrine to Mithras straight away so that we can then build a church now. Shrine, church, followed by a Christian church and a new building that we haven't seen yet, which is the Hermitage, which enables us to train monks. There shall be monks in every army. So yes, the true faith is now going to be rapidly spread across the land. So there you go. So Eboracum, once that church is built, will formally be Christian, as is Dalreda now, as is Londinium now, 100%. Everything looking quite nice and rosy. Building. Oh! Oh, the campaign is hotting up. Not only have we got a Christian man in charge who's going to try and convert the entire realm to Christianity, we've got the Western Roman backlash about to happen. Because look at this. Julius Catalina is coming forth with a host of men. Oh, bit of resistance. Oh, how lovely. How absolutely marvellous. Oh, things are getting dicey. I like it. It's been a while. Just, they heard that Motius had died. He's died. You can pounce now. Oh, yes, he's dead. Let's go. Whilst that man was alive, it was too risky. He was competent. This guy, we don't know anything about him. We'll take the chance. We'll attack him now. Oh, boy. Oh, this campaign is just about getting a little bit more toasty all of a sudden. Oh, we like it. I'm saying that now. I wanted excitement, yeah. I mean, simply having a devout Christian ruler was excitement enough, to be fair to me. But if the Western Realm sort of comes tromping through, we're going to lose that. Quite obviously, we're going to lose this land, aren't we? We're going to have to counterattack. We're going to have to ship him out. Diviacus is going to be running back with his tail between his legs back to Britannia. Oh, speak, man. What are you blabbering about? The Romans have taken Sabra Brava by force. By force, you say? Rally the monks! Right, there you go. So everything else is done. So there we go. What a way to end the session. Let me save it, because I have a habit of not saving these. I end the stream, and then I turn the game off, and I think, oh shit, I've bloody saved it. So we'll save it now. Just want to have a quick look before I finish the session, though. Just a quick look. Here he is. Let's look at the family tree. So this is Segavax Britannicus, with 4 kids. 3 girls and 1 boy. Only the 1 boy, though. And he's aged 0, but he's only 39, so, you know, if he doesn't die on us, he should see a child come of age, which may give us the opportunity to select a faction leader rather than have one appointed. But it's so cool that the game has picked the exact faction leader that I wanted. That is really good. So yeah, there he is. Diplomatic standing, no ranking. Top 5 again. There we go. And they're on the decline, so... In the next session then, folks, what we'll do is, obviously, we'll focus on some of our religious affairs, but also, with our decent amount of money, we're going to have to deal with the Western Roman counterattack, which has taken some time to occur, but it has happened. So we're going to have to deal with that. Ooh. Ooh. I'm kind of thinking that the Western Roman enemies that may have been distracting them at the start of the campaign may well have just kind of dwindled a little bit, vanished even, and now they can focus on recruiting men and attacking us, which means that we might have to repurpose ourselves to a much more offensive strategy now. The time for turtling and building up the economy is over. The economy is now thriving, and now should be the time to probably look at getting some men in the field and getting some battles going against the Western Romans. Interesting. Right, so yeah, I look forward to the next session, whenever it may be. Fun times. Right. Just Jamster, we need 2 full stacks now. We might do. We'll start with 1. How about that? It's, I mean, having 1 is better than having none, which is what we've had for most of the campaign. So that's the start, right? Right. Anyway, there you go. Next stream. It could be Wednesday. Wednesday's my streaming day, but I am planning on going to the cinema with my mum for a change. To watch Elvis, because I heard it was pretty good, and I'm quite interested in those kind of biopic type of films. So I thought, you know what, my mother likes Elvis, and I want to watch it. So I thought, you know what, I'll take her to the cinema. I don't think she's been to the cinema since 1997, so that'd be cool. So if we do end up doing that, there'll be no stream. So the next stream could well be next Sunday, in fact. So stay tuned. But I'll bring you a session or 2 of Pathfinder, and maybe a recorded session of this, to outline the plans and, you know, see what happens. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the week. It's going to be a warm one, not quite as warm as today for the rest of the week, but the back end of this week, Friday, Saturday, the weather's going to spike up again, so there's still more of this hot weather to come. So prepare yourselves, people. Top those tans up, and yes, I shall see you all. Is it a View Cinema? Oh, I have codes to View, yeah. I have codes to get cinema tickets for £4 for View through the civil service. But thank you for the offer, Chan. If it's a code that gets you in for free, that's better than paying £4. I'll still take it. But yeah, I get cinema ticket vouchers through the civil service. Sports and Social Club. Yes. Anyway, have 2 for £7. That's not bad. Still a tiny bit cheaper. Anyway, enjoy your week ahead. Enjoy the weather, and hopefully see you again in the not too distant future for some more of this, where I'm sure the fun and games will really start. Have a good evening, and until next time, see you soon.